Welcome to Mother Freakin Realtors. Today we're going to be talking about mortgage as well as what we're going to be thankful for in our new holiday that's going to be coming up, which is Thanksgiving. And we are also going to be making some fun how to do quick salsas. And Karen here is going to go ahead and introduce who we have here today.
Our guest for today is one of PRMG's president cabinet from 2012 to 2021. Top 1% mortgage originator in America from 2017 to 2019. NAM MBA Top 100 Originators 2018-2019. Scotsman Guide Top Originator 2021. A mom to 4 beautiful kids. Help me welcome Samantha Zumwalt. Hi, Sam.
Woo!
Welcome to the show.
Oh, gosh. Thanks, ladies. Thanks for having me. That was a lot of info.
I
didn't even know all that info on myself. Thank you.
I'm like, Karen's getting a tongue twister over there.
Yes, I know. I was like, okay, well, I'm trying. Okay. So, with the accomplishments mentioned on your intro, can you tell our viewers what volume of transaction? I know that's a lot, and that's just from your email signature, by the way. But you know, with all these accomplishments being said, can you give our viewers an idea what is that like transaction-wise?
So in order to actually get those awards and have done those kind of accomplishments, as we are in an area with more affordable housing, I would say we do more. I do more units than I do volume, based off of my competitors do more volume than units. So for the last couple years, my average has been around 350 transactions a year.
Oh, wow.
To be able to do that.
That is a lot. And I'm going to segue here for a little bit because that is a lot. And I'm thinking to myself, like, she's a mom to 4 beautiful kids. And I was like, and doing this many deals year after year, there is no way that she has time to cook. But then I watch your videos and I was like, oh my gosh, this lady, she's making a chicken soup and she makes the pasta from scratch. Like, where does she even find the time? Like, I see her with her daughter. Like, where do you find the time? So give us an idea, like on a typical day, like a work day, what does Sam's schedule look like on a work day?
Well, you know, it's as a mom, it's totally different because we're what my grandma would always say, we're rotating all the plates to get through the day. Mm-hmm. So every day could be a little bit different, especially if I have appointments with realtors such as yourselves or things like that. But normally, I like to get up around 5:30, do my inspirational post for the day, run through emails, any kind of text messages that come from the people that think that you should text your lender at 2 a.m.
Okay.
Reply back to them to let them know I will get back to them as soon as I get to the office, which is after 8. And then I get my kids breakfast, get them on the road. I try to work out at least 3 days a week. Okay. Make sure that I got that time for myself. I think the endorphins help me not be so crazy.
Yes, definitely.
And then I spend the rest of the day at the office or making my appointments with my referral partners and doing marketing and videos and such not. But I do try to really be home between 4:30 and 5 because I really do enjoy cooking, and it's kind of like my release and my break from everything. It's just something different because we talk to so many people all day long, and sometimes it's heavy. Yes. Like when you have to hear about and manage all the emotions through a real estate transaction, that can be a lot. So I just like to check out a little bit. The food's not going to yell at me, even if I mess it up, and take the time for my family, and that's just important because, you know, in this business, sometimes we work till 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Okay. So I just make that little break for myself. So that's what a typical day looks like for me.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. And so with all of these years in mortgage, what keeps your passion going?
I truly get so excited helping home buyers, especially first-time home buyers, get their first house and walk them through the biggest transaction of their lives. You know, I always joke around and say, I'm not going to ask for your firstborn, or I might, you never know. So I think it's just really neat. And so many of my clients that I have worked with, I'm now doing their kids' loans, and it's like I get to see all that referral business come back, and it's truly rewarding. I like it.
Yes. Okay. And you know, one thing that I always bring up is first-time home buyers, because I feel like, first-time home buyers, they just come in with the passion of wanting to buy. And so what would you tell them if they come to you?
Um,
What's the most important thing, would you say?
I think the most important thing is don't be scared to apply for a loan. You know, a lot of people are just like, oh gosh, you know, I was young and I didn't pay some of my bills and it's been years, but I just don't want to look. Just pull the Band-Aid. We can help you. The professionals can help you. There's nothing. Everybody at some point or another has had to restart, rechange, recharge. Just trusting your professionals and getting that jump. Just get in there so you know what you're going to afford, because you don't want to go window shopping. You want to actually go shopping.
Yes.
You want to go buy the house. And so start with your financing. Get all your ducks in a row, or get a plan, because a lot of times I'll talk with a borrower and maybe it's 90 days out. We got a couple little things that we need to tweak, but we can get you there. Just trust your professionals.
Yes. And, I know that a lot of people say, I don't want them to run my credit, right?
Yes.
That is like the number one thing. So what would you advise in regards to that?
So
you kind of already touched, but what was your response?
We can pull a soft pull credit report, which actually does not give you a hard inquiry, and it will give us an idea of where your scores are landing and what you have financed on there. So I will know your accurate debt to income ratio. Now, once the offer is accepted, I have to do a full pull. But while you're shopping, we can definitely do a soft pull, and then they don't have to worry about that.
Right. So that's, for all of you first-time home buyers, I definitely suggest, like Sam said, is just pull the Band-Aid. Sometimes you're creeping and, tiptoeing about the subject. And really what it comes down to is, a lot of times we refer you to great lenders that are going to give you the means to buy your first home. So, don't be scared. Just, just do it, because you have nothing to lose, really, in this life. I mean, nobody's going to be like, oh, you ran your credit yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't going to do it anymore. Shame on you. Things like that.
You're denied. You can never buy a house. You're done.
Forever and ever. No.
It
it never happens, So I just want, Sam to touch a little bit on that and, give them a little bit of insight.
Yes, and sometimes too, even if you're not ready, like to buy, even if you wanted it now, and then when the lender starts running your credit, they find out about your student loan, student debt, or even money that you owe from IRS. Like what you said, it's not the end of the world.
No.
That's what the lender is for, so they could walk you through the process. Like, this is what we need you to do so that you can become a homeowner.
Absolutely.
And then with this market, because this is totally different from what we have last year or 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
Interest rate is so high, and with everything that's going on, inflation. And I keep hearing a lot of lenders and a lot of agents talk about, there's a lot of great programs for you. They keep on talking about 2-1 buydown rate or 2-1 rate buydown.
Yes.
Which one is the right term for that?
It's referred to as a 2-1 buydown.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So for everybody who's not aware of it, in a layman's term, how can you explain it to our viewers?
So a 2-1 buy down is basically we're going to get concessions from the sellers to buy your rates down on a adjustable rate mortgage, meaning that say you're qualified at a rate at 7.5. On your first year, you'll be down, your 2-1 is you're buying down 2 points is going to be at 5.5. On the next year, you'll go to 6.5, and then after that, it goes back to the 7.5. So that might alleviate some of your pressure on your payment when you're first getting in with the higher rates. So that program is really good, but we can also still just take seller's concessions just to buy your 30-year fixed rate down as well. So there's just lots of options we can do to make sure that the buyers are getting the best rate, making sure their payment is comfortable, and also putting them in a position that is safe.
Right. Yes, and I think you're also, I think when we had that conversation before, you said that you're better off actually buying down the rate for 30 years because nobody
there is no guarantee.
Yes, there is
We're
no
hoping
guarantee.
and praying, and they will go down. We just don't know when.
Yes,
exactly. And it's just more so it's transitioning more into a basically into a normalized market, right?
It is, absolutely.
So even though we say it's high, it's just higher than what it's been.
Yes.
And so, the worst case scenario is they keep going up. We hope that they can stabilize and then start trending downwards. But like Sam was touching on, there are multiple programs that she can help with in order to get you a safe transaction.
Yes.
Which is the most important thing because, there's so many programs out there, but, it may not be for you in 3 years. Let's say if you do the
to one buy down.
To one buy down.
Yes.
And let's say the interest rate is 14% in 3 years.
Yeah.
That's not a good,
No.
safe plan for you. So, all those things is, it's asking questions to your lender and them providing information to you so that you can move forward with
Correct.
the best option for you. Okay. So I hope this kind of shed some light on you guys in regards to buying a home and what you can expect from a lender. And so thank you so much, Sam, for all that insight.
Of course.
And now it's mother freaking time. And so we're going to go ahead and get everything set up for you guys. And we're going to go ahead and show you how to make a quick salsa when you are a mom who is working long hours.
I need this recipe because they asked me to bring a salsa recipe, and I was like, basic white girl, don't got a salsa recipe. I got
Yes.
a corn dip. And Karen's like, we'll teach you how to make a salsa.
Yes.
Okay.
But before then, I just want to say, since we are getting into the Thanksgiving season, I want to know, what are you thankful for this year?
Oh, gosh. I am thankful for my family, my health, my job, the beautiful people and relationships I get to build through my job, and the time that I get to spend helping people get into homes.
Great. Karen?
3 things that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my family. My husband and my kids. That's all I need. My husband and my kids. This is my tribe right here. Nobody
Yes.
else. And another thing that I'm thankful for is the gift of life.
Yes.
Especially when the pandemic hit,
Yeah.
you never knew, okay, well, you could be healthy today and gone tomorrow. Every morning is an opportunity for you to be better. There's a saying, if you stop learning, you stop living, right? So every day is
Yes.
an opportunity for you to become a better person, become better real estate agent, become a better mom, just
Yes.
become better in life. And then third, I'm really thankful for my clients and the people that I work with. Dianna, she's the one who's like, let's do this. I was like, I don't want to do no podcast, please. Okay. And Sam, I'm also thankful for you. I mean, if I refer you a client, it doesn't happen that often, but if I do, I know I don't have to keep calling you every week, hey, what's going on with
Yes.
this? You call me and I'm like, it's a done deal. And same thing with everybody in the office. I'm just thankful for Derek and for my transaction coordinator and everybody else, really. So that's what I'm thankful for. And what about you? What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my mansion, my $1 million bills.
Oh, my God. I was
the
gonna
love
say-
for myself, because, I'm awesome. I'm kidding.
I love it.
I thought she was going to say $1 million. I was like, okay, did you
I
guys
won the lotto last night.
Were you in Arcadia? Did you?
Peace out.
I was going to say,
Sorry, girls. Joke's on you.
I was
I'm making salsa. My jet's picking me up.
I was like, did you win the lotto? You just didn't tell us?
I think I'm for air
Oh,
conditioning.
Lord.
I know, it's hot in here.
No, but honestly, I think you guys touched on everything, which is why I made a joke, That is my wish list, a mansion, my $1 million, winning the super lotto, but that's not what I'm thankful for. I'm just thankful, honestly, to, like Karen says, the gift of life, having great, awesome people surround me day in and day out. And just surrounding myself with positive people, because like Karen says, if someone doesn't want to be a part of my life, it's totally fine with me.
Yeah.
Because I don't need negative people around me clouding my sunshine. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because no, we ain't got time for that. There's one thing that I remember watching with Kevin Hart. I can't even remember what it was, but it brought so much. It was like, sometimes it's like a sentence that just captures you and makes you realize how much power that one sentence carries. And he said, I don't have the energy, or I don't want to waste my energy on negative people. And I'm not going to waste my energy as well on being angry. So it's either like like when you pick an argument, I'm not going to waste my energy being mad at you, because you don't deserve my energy, basically.
Yeah.
So it's just, if you surround yourself with people who are constantly positive, constantly, picking you up and being there for you, you're going to feel wonderful no matter what. And if you are that person for other people, you're going to make them feel that way as well. So, nobody has time for negative people. Everybody has our own, you have your opinions, I have my opinions. We may not see eye to eye, but as long as we can keep it positive and keep the respect mutual, then I think that, the world would be such a better place.
Yes.
Yes.
And
You're
so
absolutely right.
I think that, I'm just thankful for that, that I have a lot of peace and love that's around me day in and day out. And that I know that I have the option to change that whenever I want. And nobody's going to dictate that to me. So, but other than that, Thanksgiving to me is a whole lot more than a meal. I'm thankful that I get to surround myself by people that I want to be surrounded by. So,
Yeah, I like that.
yeah.
Okay. Well, since Thanksgiving is coming up, right? It's next week.
Yeah.
Do you have any tradition in your household? Like when you celebrate Thanksgiving, do you have anything that you do specifically,
We usually just take the day to cook with family all together, and we make the meal together, which I like. Everybody comes together in the kitchen, and that's really what gathering to me means, and being with your family,
Yeah.
just spending that time, because it's so busy.
Yes.
Life is going so fast. You never just get that time.
And
Yeah.
this year just flew by real
And
quick,
I don't
too.
have to feel guilty if I'm not looking at my phone that day.
Yes,
So I'm
exactly.
like, anybody that's going to yell at me that I didn't get back to their client, like, ooh, that's not very nice. So.
Yeah. And that's gonna be a
Thankful for
lonely-
you today.
Yeah, I know.
Just kidding.
So those days are my favorite, because literally I will leave it on the charger, snap some photos, and not be on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always nice when you can disconnect,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And what about you? Do you have anything specific that you do for your
Oh
family?
gosh. You know what? No. Thankfully, we do have both of our families, both myself and my husband have our families up here in the high desert. So we usually do one dinner with one family, and then we
Have
you know,
dessert and swap it off.
Yes,
with them.
and then we go.
I told all my people they just have to come together.
Yeah.
It's just
in-laws and them, we've been family for 20 years. It's just better if we're all just
Right?
together.
Yes.
Yes. But recently, things have changed and we're kind of going in our own separate ways, which is fine. I don't think we have anything traditional really, but I think it's because we always have dinners together.
Oh.
So it's not like, Thanksgiving really for us is just another dinner.
Yes, true.
I mean, really. But I think that we always, I remembered. We always kind of say what we're thankful for
Yes.
with a
Yes.
toast.
Yes.
Yes, that's what we do.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the one constant, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, we do
Same
the
thing
same.
with you?
Yes, we do the same thing too. Before we eat our dinner, everybody, says what they're thankful for. It doesn't matter if you're 8 years old; you have to say something. And
Yes.
for our kids, that's pretty hard because they kind of get embarrassed, even though they're
Yeah.
family, but they don't want to do that. But they have to think, okay, what am I
Just
thankful
tell them
for?
we're working on junior Toastmasters.
Yes, there you
Right?
go.
This is all adulting.
Yes, but yes, pretty much the same. Like we take turns, say what we're thankful for.
Yes.
So we are going to take a quick break to get our ingredients ready. Me and Dianna have pre-cut the ingredients in advance, and we'll have Sam taste test it after. We'll be right back.
Hi guys, we're back and we're ready to get our salsa on. So really quick, Sam just asked me if I use canned tomatoes. Yes, I did, because this is a very quick recipe that I'm recommending to you guys to make if you're in a very quick punch. You got people coming over, you got to make a quick salsa for them to enjoy it with some chips, okay? So a lot of times if you want to switch it up, a lot of times I will do one whole big tomato. I'll still do this kind of tomato because it gives it a little bit of a different flavor, like a pasty flavor. So I'm going to throw in about the whole can. It was like a medium-sized can, and it's about 4 whole tomatoes in here. They are the Roma tomatoes. So they are very small. So I'm going to do about this much because we're going to do it kind of small. And then this is about half a cup of cilantro and half a cup of onion. So I chopped it up already. We're just going to toss that right in there. If you it depends on what you like. If you like the oniony flavor, you know, have at it. They're not going to taste it. Trust me. My kids love this salsa and they hate onions. The cilantro, I love the cilantro flavor, so I pour a lot of in it. So give or take, whatever you prefer. Then I have, typically I'll throw 2 cloves of garlic. I can't even talk today. But a half of a tablespoon of minced garlic that already comes in the store is easy. Now, this is the trick, guys. I have tried different salsas, but this is the perfect salsa for chips. The best jalapeno to use is the one for nachos. Why? Because they're crispier. So when they're biting into it, it's just a better flavor. It's not mushy, but they get those little bits and pieces.
Nice.
And I don't know about you guys, but when you guys have nachos, the jalapeno typically isn't very spicy.
No, it's the seeds.
Yes. So it's great for all people to eat it because it's not going to be spicy. So also the trick is to put the vinegar in the salsa. So let's see.
See, that's
Okay,
good.
so we're not going to pour all of these jalapenos because then I'm going to have too much. Okay, so kind of the trick that I do it with these jalapenos is I'm going to do about half of what my tomatoes are just to give it enough good spiciness flavor. And then that vinegar is going to give it the watery look. Okay. Then you're going to do about, I normally do this with the big salt and I just go like this because I know how much to put. So I don't really do measurements, guys. So obviously if you prefer measurements, I try my best, but I'm not going to tell you they're perfect because I really don't do it. So I kind of just look at it and I'm going to say about 2 tablespoons full. Okay.
Nice.
And then that's about it. So I'm gonna mix this together. Now normally I put it in a blender, but because of today and the limited space, we're gonna do it on a bullet. Okay.
Nice.
And my blender, normally I pulsate it and I do it about 4 or 5, 6 times just to get a good chunk on it. Make sure it's tight. And I'm gonna try to do that with the Ninja. So. Of course I can't do it. Okay, so now, as you can see, I need more tomato, okay? I like it to be more red, so I'm gonna throw in the last of the tomato in here. And normally, obviously, when you're at home, you can add more ingredients if needed, okay? But in this case, we needed just a little more tomato. Good thing I brought extra. Okay. Okay, now I'm doing it the right way. Ah! Maybe not. I was trying to make it chunky, but here it is.
That's perfect.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
I think that's perfect.
So, next we're going to have Karen show us her salsa. Meanwhile, I pour mine,
Okay.
and then we'll taste both of them. But that is my quick salsa, guys.
Okay. So this one is supposed to be a mango salsa, but funny thing is, I bought 3 pieces of mango. One was rotten, the other one was too hard, and then the other one had a little itty bitty piece. So this what I normally mix this with or use it for is that if I cook swordfish or any kind of steak,
yes.
so that it's not too bland. Because if you put it in the oven or if you fry it, it's just bland. Like the fish. So I usually use this, and the best thing to do for salsa, prep it in advance, let it sit in the fridge. That way all the flavor will blend together. So this is tomatoes. It has onions. It has cilantro. It has minced garlic. And then I think I need more, because it's not, if you prep it right before you're about to eat it, the flavor is not there, because they haven't blended long enough. And look, guys. Itty bitty mango, and then I have to do the avocado last, because if you don't, see, it's already browning. Yeah, so I don't need to put all the stuff there. It's mango and avocados. It's a hit and miss, so you don't want to put all that brown stuff there. Just pick on it, and then so that it won't turn brown, you have to put lime. Trick about lime. put it in the microwave right before using it, because sometimes when you cut it, it's too,
Too hard.
there's no juice in it.
Yes.
Oh,
So
I
you
never
put it
knew
in,
that.
yes, you put it in the microwave and it releases all the juices. And then I actually got this recipe from All Recipes. That's the one that I always
Oh,
use.
yeah. I use them a lot, too.
Yeah, so just put in there, it says the other salt, kosher salt, but I like Himalayan salt because it's not too salty.
And it's very healthy for you too.
Yes. So I like that one better, and I usually don't put a lot of salt because I don't want it to get a little too crazy. So now that's quick and easy, so you can use that for chips, and I use it for fish typically.
Great,
There you go.
great.
All right, so now
All right, Sam.
No pressure. No pressure. All right. So we're going to go.
Dig in. I hope it's not salty.
Try.
Just kidding.
Gotta get ready for this. Gonna try this. Oh, wow. That's good.
That's hard to compete when she says, "Oh wow."
The vinegar
Right?
sends it over.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna need a
Another
burger
one.
chip for Karen's.
Yes.
I like how chunky this is. More like a pico.
I feel like
Yes,
we're
like
in
a pico de gallo.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in a cooking
I know.
competition, Diana.
I know. What is it? Like salsa wars?
Yes, there you go. She's like, I think I like the other one better.
No. Totally two different
No, it's
styles.
two totally different. Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have recipes for both of them.
Oh, okay.
I not trying to give everybody the award, but I have to really say that I like them both equally.
Oh,
This has a lot of heat. Those jalapenos are spicy.
yes.
Yeah, a hot one. You should try it. They're good.
Let's see. Let me try it.
Yeah, how
These are both really good. Are you gonna put the recipes in the comments?
Yes,
or?
yes.
So guys, like Sam just said, we are going to be putting the recipe on the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Ooh.
Oh, you just drop it.
Let me grab in another one.
Well,
You take over, Karen,
That
while
is
I
really
eat
yeah,
this
so
real quick.
I just want to say thank you for spending your time with us. I
Yes.
know you're really, really busy. For anybody out there who's thinking of buying a house, if you want to reach out to Sam, what's the best way that they can reach you?
Honestly, just text, email, online, social media, Instagram,
Okay.
Facebook.
Yep. And
We'll
we'll also
put all
put
the
your
stuff in the
information
thing down there too.
Yes.
Okay.
So make sure, again, you subscribe and like. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks, ladies, for
Mother
having me.
freaking reels. Let's do that again.
Okay.
We're like still trying to eat our food in our mouth. Thanks for watching Mother Freakin' Realtors.